My God, I hate drugs.
Mindanao seems to be a problem until now. We have yet to decide, Congress, on what to do with the BBL. It's very important that we take things seriously. I am a Cebuano from Danao, and my father migrated to that island many, many years ago. So although I have always has had an opinion about my ancestral province, and even its ako consider me a Mindanaoan. And there are so many fronts that we are facing. Terrorism is one. It is all over the world. And the targets are always where people congregate, in airports, in busy streets and everything. So if anything, security, I do not care who manages this airport. You can have the whole of the setup minus the security. It will always be under the control of government. And we have the drug problem. I must say that dito sa Cebu, a lot of one of the severe problems ng Cebu is drugs. And it has contaminated a lot of policemen here. And some said one day I'm going to take an action against all of you. Mahirap ang Cebu because of drugs. Used to be controlled by a mayor on the western side. And that would be, wala na dito, sumibat na ang gago. It's Mabilog, and I warned him repeatedly that, pagkamatay ni Parahino, sabi niya na galit, baba ako sa kanya. Sabi ko rin ilang galit, putang ina mo, papatayin kita, litsega. So, and other mayors dito are also in the list. Do not ever think that you can fool government. As I have said repeatedly, that I will not hesitate to take you out if you destroy my country. There is nothing wrong in that statement. My job, my oath of office, mandates me to protect the people, and that includes the military. Yan ang trabaho na, and to preserve the nation. So itong Mindanao issue, I expect some rocos if there is a failure in the talks. But, well, wala man tayong magawa dyan. Either we continue to talk, they continue to accommodate us. If everything fails, we can always talk. And I'm ready to talk. Pero itong mga teroristang ISIS, I will not dialogue with them. Criminals, itong mga drogista, I will not talk to them. Sabi ko kay I called everybody, every mayor in town, as a matter of fact. In my office, doon sa opisina ko sa Pasig, sinabi ko sa kanila, frankly, the same statement that I uttered now. Do not go into it. There are many ways of getting rich. But those that are available to you might be easy, but it would cost you something. It is not for free. And that is corruption and droga. Magkapangkahan na lang tayo. Ganun talaga. So I'm happy to see things ganito. Hindi ko man akalain na ganito kaganda to. I was awed when I started to walk towards this place. napakaganda ng airport ninyo. Inggit rin ako kasi matagal akong mayor sa Davao, 23 years. I suppose that I'd also like the Davaoenos to enjoy an airport as beautiful as what you have here. Art, he has my respect, and I congratulate him and, of course, his partners for making this possible. Wala akong pili. Even in the budget, wala akong favor this, wala. Because I won on my own. Even here, dito sa lugar ko, I never had one single barangay captain. Kung nanalo ako dito, salamat sa inyo. Hindi naman talaga kayo nagkamali. Actually, what I promised, I deliver. I only had about 4 or 5, and that is why every time there's a debate, the presidential debate here, I finish always early on. Some extra time to spare, but sabi ko, I'm through. Why? Well, because you're only given a minute and a half. So what can you say? So nag-bullet ako. I said, I'll stop corruption. And I'm doing it. And I've hired so many of my friends who were with me even during my mayorship days. Talagang ilang na, mga brad ko, mga taga San Beda. The latest was the government corporate council. Sinabi ko, when you are granted dyan, the case was you are granted a franchise, a PECO. Makipunta ka naman doon. There was really no splendid infrastructures. You just say warehouses and bodegas there. But there is a franchise for gambling. And they are allowed to gamble because it's the law. It's political, but nandyan na rin yan, wala na tayong magawa. When you start to farm out, but you have this franchise or a license to conduct gambling activities, when you start to farm it out way beyond your jurisdiction, sabihin mo it's legal. Of course, it's not legal. There's only one legal entity that is allowed to oversee everything, and that's PAGCOR. Such a stupid opinion. Nabasa ko, pareho lang tayo ng abogado, dalawa na ang PAGCOR nito. So gambling, I suppose, I never liked it. But we will leave it to a few people na talagang may pera na. Me, I don't like it. I don't like gambling. And the less, whatever franchise, mas maganda sa akin. Pareho kami pareho may stand sa pare, pero kutubra po diha. Sa ubang butang, di namin magkasinabot. You should learn to separate your God from my God. My God is different. The one that was imbued upon me by my father and mother. It could not even really be an entity, just that I learned while growing up. Itong si Art kanina, nung tinawag yung pangalan niya, kasi ang daldal, hindi niya alam. Tumindig siya, sabi niya, anong gawin ko? Kaya sabi ko, di mo ba alam trabaho mo? I-introduce mo ako doon sa magandang, alam mo, sa totoo lang. Sa Davao, politics is always showbiz. I was elected in 1988. I never lost an election, actually. I only had one opponent, and in between the years I was mayor. until yung presidente, may kalaban na ako. But all others, wala. I just regal people, but pumunta yung parents ko doon kasi mahirap lang kami dito. I would not say that there was no future in Mindanao at the time, but I decided to seek the greener pasture. So yung ko, my father was governor for 12 years. Diyan ko natutunan niyang politika. And I really embrace and kiss people. Huwag lang yung pedophile ka, but yung magaganda, hinahalikan ko ta. May also yung ball eh. Tapos mag-distribute ako, sabi, who wants to be kissed? You can have this, but you have to kiss me on the lips. And I kiss them. In the many campaigns, na uso yung ball, maybe you have kissed 1,000 ladies on the lips. Yun ang style ko sa politika. But it believes a bad taste in the mouth. But there's always that P syndrome. You complete the word. Ayaw kong mention. What about the kiss? Ihalik. Sabi ko, kung may volunteer ngayon, di ba tinanong ako ni Lucy, was that yung nag-angkor ng debate? Tinanong niya, Mayor, may balita na babae, gano'n. Sabi ko, tama ka. It's biology. What, you don't need it? I do. Talaga gano'n lang. That's the long and short of it. Biology. Daghang pag-istorya. Ayun. Asawa, 2 ang asawa ko. Pero handa akong magpakasal basta ito. Dalaga ba ito, Art? Sinabi ko, ipakilala mo. Sabi ko, your job. Di ba niya bakit ako tinawag? Anong gawin ko? Sa punong Ilocano, ha? Kagagayan yan, eh. Kuyan Bali. Sabi ko, tinatawag ka for you to introduce me to that lady. Ha? Yan ang trabaho mo. Parang kabinete, parang ibugaw mo ako ng konti. Pick up lang, titignan mo yung babae bukas. It's a city, syndrome. Meron ka, nakikita lahat. It relates to the... Well, I don't know. Basta ako, trabaho lang. And I'd like to thank you again for the overwhelming victory. Hindi talaga kayo nagkamali. And this will kind of not the rigmarole that you used to. Wala ito. Magtanong ka baski sinong negosyante. Walang pumupunta sa akin. Wala akong pinatawag. It's all theirs. If it succeeds, I would celebrate with you. If it fails, then I have to walk you. But sa kabinete ko, sabi ko, puro naman mayayaman yan eh. Dominguez Finance. He owns Marco Polo of Davao. Kababata ko yan, maliit pa kami. Magkababata ka ko hanggang kindergarten, hanggang valedictorian. Was the second voice of democracy ng Ford Foundation. Kayong mga matatanda na, you might remember that. He was our contestant and he won the national. He's bright and he has the money. Kaya ako dinikitan kasi election pala. They spent, tugan. Kasi classmate ko. Millions, maybe. I do not know. I never make an accounting of how. Let me go back again to my warning. Kayong mga mayor, pati mga lahat na gobernador, ayaw gyud mo og kumpiyansa. Nak lang po. Mawaswasan mo. Ayaw papayag na ganunin mo ang bayan mo. That you leave my country in shambles and you destroy the youth. Yun lang ang pag-asa natin. Yung mga milyonaryo, mayayaman, okay na yan. But the 99%, mga police empleyado, they retire at the age of 60. Ang police, 56. Ang army, 56. How much do you think that they would receive? Government employee, lahat dito, nagtatrabaho dito. How much would they receive after so many years working with government? Do you think that 800 and even 1 million? O si Bato, bata kasi pumasok yan sa pagkasundalo. He got 14 million. He's very young. Do you think that at the age of 56 and he gets to live for another 15 years, magkasiya yung 14 million sa pagkain araw-araw? And when you reach a certain age, you begin to have, if you hit 50, 55, 60, papasok na yung diabetes, hypertension, liver, and all. Maintenance. Think of the ordinary wage earner. Saan siya makuha ng pera? Kung healthy siya, o sa Binisaya, mulaygay. He suffers, there is no medicine because how much? Tapos, ang mga anak niya, puro drogista. Kagaya ng mga kababayan, atong mga igsuon, they go out. Once a family loses a father because he's going abroad to work, that family becomes dysfunctional. The mother and father works abroad. Tapos iwan mga anak doon sa lola, mga kapatid. The lives totally dysfunctional. There's no more family to. Tapos pagpadala ng padag kwarta, alam nitong mga unggoy na to na may pera, sasadsari nila yan araw-araw, they would rub it like, and the problem soars out like a sore thumb. It sticks out every day. They work there, they endure abuse. They endure hunger. They endure. Pagdating nila dito, pagkita nila sa anak nila, walang nangyari dahil sa droga. Do you think I will enjoy that kind of? Kung ikay presidente, malipay ka. Yung sa may bato niyo, sige ka lang warning, ay anak ka nang. Tapos yung warning. Huminto kayo, the best way is to just drop it and you're out of trouble. Kayong mga politiko, well, I'm going to a barangay, mag-off-taking sila. Same. Do not do it at the expense of your fellow human being. Now, I'd like to read of course, let me Sabi dito, Mr. President, be careful. We are live on TV. Eh, kung nag-ibog ang babae, matabang. Hindi ako maka-turn sa head ko. Dito na lang. Kaliyot, ha? We have with us the Executive Secretary, Salvador Medaldia, and the other members of the Cabinet. We have Sani, we have si Bernadette. Sige, ito apelido ni mo? Puyat po. Dili ang tinuod na magprangka ako, ha? The popular notion is girlfriend ko siya. She's not. Honestly, she's not. She's not my... Ano lang talaga, because she has been working with DA for so many, Undersecretary of Agriculture yan. Noon pa. And use mga projects, gano'n. Malapit ako kay Executive Secretary because as a local government employee, I go there to ask for projects and the approval and things like that. Ito naman si Bernadette, talagang parang badi-badi ko. Pero ang mga TV, yung binabantayan na yung body language, she's not. Ano ba tayo? On o hindi? Sabi ka ng totoo? She's a very good friend. At the moment when there was really nobody to pick, siya ang pinili ko because I know her. She's a magna cum laude graduate of the School of Economics sa UP. And most of itong mga concept, including the military, I was complaining to the armed forces bakit yung mga pulis ko pati sundalo ko namamatay. Sabi, binabaril parang aso, you allow them to go out, mamalingke na walang arma. Sabi ko, ano ba to? So I really complained to Lorenzana and si Anyo. Can you do something about this? Parang aso na lang araw-araw napapatay yung sundalo ko. Then, Pinyol, si Pedyon nga Ilonggo, Abaulinte, may answer ready. Sabi niya, I will talk to ito. So nagplano ito, sabi niya, madali yan. Ang tienda, wag bang ayaw adto-ngadto, ang sundalo maghuwat lang sa kampo kay ihatag. So everywhere, pag may kampo, hindi na sila lalabas. Yung magpabili, mo adto sa kampo. Iya na. Marunong eh. Bright. Tama ba yung sinabi ko, hindi tayo? Ayun ngisi diya. So no. Hindi mo alam? Ito pa'y usa o. Di biya antakan apay usang gwapa ni mo na diha sa kuan. Then we have the Lapu-Lapu City Mayor Paz Radasa. We have the Mactan Cebu International Airport General Manager Steve Dikdikan, Mr. Manuel Loy Ferrer, Mrs. Rivanas Bumidala, Singis guests, nakauban ako sa gobyerno, ako mga kaigsuunan. I am proud to join the people of Cebu in inaugurating this newly built Terminal 2 of Mactan International Airport. It is exciting to see that we have come this far in letting our kababayans and visitors see and experience the results of our promise of real and lasting change. As one of the finest airports in Asia, this facility will showcase the best of what the Philippines has to offer. The construction of this world-class transportation facility shows that government and our private sector partners are committed to provide our people with the necessary infrastructure that will enable them to live more comfortable, productive, and meaningful lives. I therefore recognize the efforts of the Department of Transportation, the Mactan Cebu International Airport Authority, and GMR Megawide Cebu Airport Corporation. I think they're doing Bohol and well, you have a very good track record. Basta bidding lang, walang problema. You can have all the airports. Alam mo itong, itong bantay kayo ha. The worst theory or principle that a government can indulge in is yung lowest bid. Napaka-toxic yung yawa na yun. Alam mo yung lowest bid, meron yung mga tao na magsigilag libot-libot sa Pilipinas, magduwagot, sinuminom, ngitag balita og na bidding. Unya, dagana silang mo participate, pero one would bid maybe lesser or higher, but they would go, pag nalaman nila, they would go down. So for example, 100 million, so we can do it for 80 or 70. The lowest sila ka, biro mo, can build it to 70. Pero muhatag pa na nga to sa mayor, muhatag pa na nga to sa contractor, muhatag pa dito sa engineer. Eventually, the money goes down to something like 60. Mupirma pag yun ang barangay captain, anak nang. Mupirma yan ang mga dalan. So another give yan. And that is why you see a lot of deterioration of newly built roads. I'd be issuing, I said, I will give the city engineer or the mayor power of supervision to keep the streets and highways safe. If there is a delay in the construction for 1 month, consider it abrogated. Then I'll let another one at the same price, the remaining, or I file charges. Pure gross neglect of duty or outright incompetence. Ang daghan nga hulog na disgrasya kung ibilin or may mga construction na walang pera at they have to farm i-subcontract nila. Ganun yan. Nagtitipid na ang mga buang para may... That's the problem. You give this to about it na lang, to his credit, Art Togade is a businessman ever since. He would know saan niya ibigay. And I never questioned. I've never questioned anybody's. Wala akong sabi ko. I do not participate even mga marginal notes. Not only, I have said, do not send it to me. It is born cradle to grave dyan sa iyo. Do not disturb me with contracts. Policy pati yung mga promotion lang. I am happy to know that this new terminal houses priceless designs and artworks and made by some of our best homegrown artists. The masterpieces will not just add to this constructor's aesthetic value, but also showcase to the world our distinct sense of warmth and hospitality, as well as our unique and rich cultural heritage. It will also have the state-of-the-art facilities that ensure passenger safety and comfort. Staying true to MCIA's vision, this airport will definitely be the region's primary gateway that will make the province of Cebu a premier tourist destination in Asia Pacific. By serving millions of passengers annually, this new facility will address the growing passenger demand in Metro Manila. It will also promote tourism, stimulate commerce, and spur economic activities in the Visayas. Without doubt, this project will become a catalyst for inclusive countryside development in the region. Rest assured that the government will pursue and complete more airports and other infrastructure projects across the country as part of our Build program. This embodies our commitment to enhance mobility and connectivity so we can provide safe, convenient, and dependable transportation for people and goods throughout the archipelago. As we look forward to a promising future for Cebu and the rest of the Visayas, I call upon the men and women of MCIA and the rest of the Cebuano community to join us in developing the potential of our localities. This long-awaited airport is your symbol of pride and a beacon of progress. It is my hope that you will continue to be by our side as we move towards a more prosperous Philippines in the years to come. Daghang salamat kaninyong tanan.